Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. We are back. You may remember this picture from, or this painting from a recent pour that I tried. I tried a twofer. I tried to pour paint over a glass vase that was on a tumbler turner, and that was a total mess. The painting and the tumbler, or I'm sorry, the painting and the vase were both disasters. They just were brown and the ugliest things I'd ever seen. However, the other part of that video, I poured paint over this tumbler, which was resting on top of the canvas like that, and I got this pour on the canvas as a result. I love how this tumbler turned out. I just absolutely love it. And I was real happy with the painting, but then I made the mistake of turning on the overhead, the ceiling fan, and that dried some of the paint out on the surface faster than the paint underneath, and I ended up with all these cracks. I don't dislike it as it is, but I thought it might be super interesting to paint some Mod Podge into the cracks and then pour on some complementary glitter colors where I put the glue, where the Mod Podge is. I have picked as complementary colors Reflections, which is a Michaels brand glitter in gold. This is Blue Sky from the Glitter Guy. I will link to all of these resources below. This is Emerald City from Bulk Glitters, and this is Rose Gold, also from Bulk Glitters. And so I figured this would go with the Pearl Strawberry red color. This would obviously go with all the green. We ended up with a lot of green. The gold is sort of, I guess there is some gold in here, I think. So I thought that might work, just to sparkle. And of course the blue, there was a little bit of blue. Also, I think that was Arteza's Sky Blue. So blue sky, sky blue, that fits. And we're just gonna see what we get. Now, I'm not gonna use a whole bunch of glitter. This isn't like pouring glitter over a tumbler with the tack it method or the epoxy method, and you use almost the whole container of glitter, and then you try and get the glitter back in the container when it comes off. I'm gonna try and just use little bits of glitter, and then whatever comes off from the area where I place it will go into my glitter dump jar. And we'll just tip it off and hopefully get it into the glitter dump jar. We'll see. In an effort to do that, I think it probably makes sense to put some parchment paper. This is just great value, so I bought it at Walmart. It's a roll of parchment paper, and nothing sticks to it. It's wonderful stuff. Nothing really sticks to the freezer paper either, but parchment paper and glitter seem to go well, as long as the parchment paper doesn't cause me too much trouble like you've seen in other videos of mine where I end up losing all my beautiful glitter because the parchment paper wants to do something weird. Okay, so I have my little bottle of Mod Podge, also from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out. We don't need much because I'm just painting in the little cracks. So I will start. I'll do one color at a time, and try not to make too much of a mess. Hopefully my head is not in the way. I got this new camera mount so I could put my phone camera, which gets so much better detail than my camera, overhead like it is now. So you could get much better detail when I do stuff like this. Alrighty, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So, excuse me, what I'm going to do next, I may add a few more lines there. I see little tiny cracks up here. And then I will let it all dry, make sure the glue is good and dried, the glitter is on there good and dried, and then I will grab a can of the 2X Gloss Clear and I will spray it a couple of times, let that dry, and bring it back so you can see how it looks when it's all as done as I'm going to do it. I think it'll look very pretty. Stay tuned, folks. Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl, we're back. I promised I would bring you back and show you the final outcome with this particular painting that the royal we glittered, and after everything dried, I took it out on the deck and sprayed gloss varnish on it, the Rust-Oleum 2X Clear Gloss spray paint. I sprayed 3 layers just to make sure it was well protected and everything is good and stuck on and nice and shiny. It brings the sparkle out in the glitter and it protects the painting. And I think this looks really cool. So there you have it. There's one way to save or embellish a painting when you end up with cracks in it from putting on the ceiling fan before you should and it dries too fast on top. Thanks everybody. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.